Around a light snow possible Wednesday night. There goes Paul Adler. 24 degrees. Whoops.
Jacqueline, how are you keeping your feet?
I'm just trying to stay grounded because these gusts are really picking up and we know that the winds are not...
Oh, jeez. Well, that was that. Okay, so we're down, and we're just going to try and get up right now. We're going to help Jacqueline up here. So there's the winds. It's actually getting quite bad, and we are trying to keep our feet here. Now, what's amazing is we actually have the camera inside shooting through the window so you can actually see us. Otherwise, that camera was going to be a half a mile downwind.
I just found the one that makes waves at you.
Yeah, you like that one?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite emoji, April?
The poop.
What?
It's so funny. Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's a little pile of poop with eyeballs.
I can't breathe. That is
You said poop on TV. You're not supposed to do that.
It's so funny, Alan. You have to be on with me on
why
this
have
one.
I seen it?
You love it.
Why have I seen that
We won't talk
emoji?
about why I send it to you, poopy man. Hey, we have a.
This Arctic air that's dropping in as it meets this warm and moist air coming in off of the Pacific and right along the cold front and the boundary front that will be created. Oh my God! Oh! Oh! Oh!
We'll bring you on into the temps, and we're all doing okay. Wow, 750 degrees in Gila Bend right now, and 1,270 in Ahwatukee. Now, I'm not authorized to evacuate Ahwatukee, but this temperature seems pretty high. Cave Creek, Fountain Hills, they don't look good either. And frankly, Wickenburg is a total loss. Oh my God. You might as well just get out of anywhere along this 60 here. It's a very warm. Surprise is starting to heat up as well at 1,300 degrees. So again, the safe spots seem to be Chandler and Mesa. Scottsdale is doing okay so far, but you know, you're sort of surrounded by some pretty intense heat. So I'm not your dad, but I would get out while you still can. I think steel boils at about this temperature. So Cave Creek, there's probably nothing left up there.
Rolla at 8. Lake Ozark coming in at 9. Griffey wants to play. And okay, go get it. You just can't do it. Okay, hi, bud. All right, we are seeing at 0, 1. Right now is what it feels like in Springfield. And as it slides off to the east, here comes Friday. Hey, you could see the winds really strong out of the southwest. Oh, gosh, you really want to play. Winds start to move in, and it gets even warmer heading into Saturday. Notice the system rolling just down to the south. Clear skies this afternoon. Okay. Take a look at future temperatures here. Future temperatures bring highs. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Okay. He's a warrior. Griffey, he's coming back. 54 for afternoon temperature on Friday. I think we get to 56. I think we are all reaching 70, at least down to the southwest. At least down to the southwest Saturday. Good chance at 70 degrees. We actually will thaw things out. He's making me work today. I thought men could multitask, right? All right, 26 tonight. It'll get a little bit the fake throw.
Osobni identifikacijski broj. Dakle, on je služio prije svega da se napravi imovinska krvna slika kako hrvatskih građana, tako i hrvatskih poduzeća. Ne? Tako da, dakle, temeljem te imovinske karte se može voditi socijalna politika. Nije sve.
Jeg er villig til at gå der, hvor min grænse den er, men samtidig så handler den også om, hvor langt er han villig til at gå for at give hende det, hun vil have. For det kan godt være, at han har sin måde at have sit seksuelle liv på, men for at han kan få den kvinde, han vil have, er han jo også nødt til at udfordre sin side, som gør, at hun vil have den bløde side.
Det er måske derfor, mændene bliver væk.
Måske. Hvem ved?
Eén moment alstublieft. Guys, please, can you move? Sorry hoor, ik kan me op deze manier niet concentreren.
Dat begrijp ik.
Een klein deukje in het imago van die S kun je zeggen. Want is dit nou hoop voor de internationale coalitie? Niet bepaald, want die grondtroepen die ze hadden hier, die Koerden... Ja, Daar hebben ze in de rest van Syrië niet heel veel aan, want die zullen niet met evenveel hartstocht mee gaan doen aan de strijd, bijvoorbeeld in Raqqa, in andere Syrische steden waar IS nog aan de macht is. Dus dit zegt bijzonder weinig.
I don't care who you are, even if you're Erykah Badu, Grammy Award-winning Erykah Badu here, you're stuck as well.
Yes, Steve, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's hard out here for a pimp. You know, a lot of schools are closed. DISD, Garland, Grand Prairie, everything closed.
You're trying to get to
school is open though.
You're trying to get to Los Angeles?
I'm trying to get to Los Angeles.
You have to wait a little
bit. I just need to wait a little bit longer.
Toilet paper companies are cutting back. It's called de-sheeting.
I had a bad case of that a few weeks ago. A sheet from one room. You take that sheet, you bring it into a...
It's a smelly situation. You gotta leave those sheets where you found them. And you eat too much of that, you got some problem with the sheets later on.
He loves talking about the sheets.
¿Y qué pasó aquí? La cámara quiso aparecer la cámara.
No,
¿Qué te puedo decir?
Y eso que todavía no ha llegado la
Francis Wang has been out all this morning, checking about all the dicey spots this morning.
Whoa.
Good morning, Francis.
Whoa. What was that called?
Sliding.
Oh, good morning, Jen. Wow. So right when you were talking, we were sliding out a little bit. I don't know if you saw that.
As the snow continues to fall overnight, only time will tell. Reporting live from Nassau County, Stacey Bell, News 4, New York.
Ooh, I don't know what just happened there.
Quite a scene behind her there. I'm not sure if that was a little sliding or spinning or intentional.
Well, certainly, let's try to keep it safe out there.
Yeah. We have Nate Anderson, that's photographer Nate Anderson, doing what he can to stay warm. Decided to have him run a few laps here around the Riverview Theater. At 12:45 today, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day going to be playing. And then at 2:20, Guardians of the Galaxy. You can check out Nate. Hey, thumbs up from him. We're doing whatever we can to stay warm.
Worried he might slip. Tell him to take it easy out there.
But I just wanted to take this brush and kind of show you what we're working with here. So either way, you can kind of see that you can get it's still very thin, not super icy. If you want to use the ice side, I would say this one works a little better. Back to you guys in the studio.
Francis, stay with us because it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Scraping 101. So pretend like you're back in class, and the first thing is, Laura.
Okay, so the little scraper edge, Francis, that's actually for your windshield, not for the car. Just FYI, we don't want any scratch paint.
Wait, hold on.
So, try it. She can't reach it.
There we go. Well, this works really.
There you go. That works on the
correct
usage there.
I was wondering why there was two ends. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was just trying to show you what it was like out here.
And that was Scraping 101 with Francis Wang.
In case you're moving from warmer temperatures and need to know, you're welcome.
I was going to hand out a syllabus, and I didn't get it printed up in time. 5:45.
I've never seen anybody scrape the car with it.
Dat nog staan we nu weer bij de...
In Hollywood, Steve.
Years ago, my good sheriff, the measles was virtually eradicated.
Agora que o garoto.
Live on the hill right now with lots of excited fans behind you. How is it out there, Sam?
Shake it off, shake it off.
When they complained to some advertisers, oh, well, cameras are getting a little
That was
off
the
track
camera,
there.
not an earthquake.
The billboard owner sued them. And
Lean
now
this way, lean this way. There you go.
Hi.
And so he had to get out of here because of that. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness.
She seemed to be okay, and part of her body, maybe her leg, was slightly in the water.
Yeah, her leg was slightly in the water. I mean, when they were coming out, like, they're dipping in, it was pretty rough out there. I do know for one thing. What were you talking about again?
Yeah, she was rescued. She was.
Yeah, I mean, when they rescued her, she got dipped in. I think the main thing that was hurt on the most was her legs.
We're gonna wrap up our As Seen on TV series with the spaghetti, I believe, like spaghetti with spaghetti. Careful. Product that claims to make pasta out of zucchini and squash. You'll definitely want to tune in for that. All right, as we head off to the break. Happy Thursday, folks. Yeah, happy Thursday, if you're not up now. Bitter cold temperatures moving into the area. We're going to talk more about that. I almost say that was horrible.
Uvođen osobni identifikacijski broj, dakle on je služio prije svega da se napravi krvna i imovinska krvna slika kako hrvatskih građana, tako i hrvatskih poduzeća. Ne? Tako da, dakle, temeljem te imovinske karte se može...
Cutting back. It's called de-sheeting.
I had a bad case of that a few weeks ago. A sheet from one room. You take that sheet, you bring it into a...
It's a smelly situation. You gotta leave those sheets where you found them. And you eat too much of that, and you get some problem with the sheets later on.
He loves talking about the sheets.
On that game, on game one rather, between the Habs and Lightnings tonight. Am I like way short?
Okay.
And McClellan, or Jim's wife, Janet, says that she, for his, so that he would get better, that period of lost for words here.
Outside Cortland City Court with the latest. Sam.
Was peppered with questions. Tonight, the Cortland police was peppered with questions on this shocking murder.
Obviously, we're having some audio problems connecting.
But police say the investigation into who shot who and how many of the 9, if any.
People in Antioch acting like they never seen fire before. Come on, fam, my hot box is thicker than the smoke will ever.
Half of pupils speak English as an additional language. Here in Peterborough, it's 39%, but in central Bedfordshire, the figure is much, much lower. Just 5%.
Well, Tom may have been disappearing in his report there. I'm very pleased to say he's reappeared.
Traded. What has the departure of David West done to the team's plans? I gotta like that on live TV, huh? The Pacemates enjoying some free airtime. Boy, where was I?
I'm in the back of my tractor trailer.
Yeah, and where is our? How close to Interstate 80 are you?
Just about a half a mile.
South of Interstate 80?
Just south of it, yeah.
Okay, it looks like that circulation, that tornado is between Morris and Seneca. And is it raining heavily around you now?
Yeah, and the wind's blowing really heavily, like it's a blast from Howard Stern's asshole.
Oh. Had to have one of those, didn't you?
I'm concerned about Ryan back in his truck. What should he do right now?
Right now, Ryan, are you near a building that you could get into?
He lost the phone. Okay,
Ryan, in Leesburg, Virginia. You know, I spoke to a guy, asked him what he's doing out here, and he said joyriding. That is not the right answer. You do not want to be out here joyriding. VDOT is asking folks to stay off the roads, and that helps them move along quicker here. But if you can take a look at the road here, obviously the buffoonery has returned, but the roads here are going to likely refreeze overnight. We're at about...
Allie, is it better to go slow or better to go fast? Just a question.
I think you kind of vary it. You vary it. You can know how you're doing, you know, by feeling.
I've got a small white one. Does that make a difference?
No, actually, you know what? I don't actually think it's the size of it. It's actually the technique and how you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah. But thank you so much for asking that. I'm sure a lot of men at home were wondering that as well. Not Chris, because he told me he had the big black one. So yeah, that's very good stuff. 6 inches from the face.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't want to bop yourself.
No, and I say that is a good tip in general. Just 6 inches from the face at all times.
Safety first.
You don't want to hit yourself in the face with it. Not even the little white ones.
Disgusted by the performance this afternoon. Apologize about that and their inability to put the puck in the net this afternoon. But a glimmer of hope at the end of the second period when the goal was scored by St. Louis had lifted the fans
away from the start of that town hall. As he said, you've got the gang members there. You've got about 500 people. It's going to be contentious. It's going to be angry. It's going to be very important. We're going to be going there live.
We'll have to figure out what's wrong with it tomorrow.
Warmer air and sunshine break through. Showers and storms could become strong later in the day. And there's 2 of me. the news starts.
I'm out here with Jocelyn Whitehead, who is a family friend of the male victim who was shot earlier today. And Jocelyn, what did he say?
He was like, now all I heard was saying, help me, help me. I got to pee.
Oh, that's what he said?
I got to pee.
Oh.
I'm peeing myself.
Do you know where he was shot at on his body?
I think in the side right there.
So he was shot on the arm and his leg, or arm and his stomach?
I just peed on myself.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But
I'm wet.
No, so afterwards, can you describe to people who don't know him? His name was Michael, you said?
I think his name was
Mike. Okay, we'll be right back.
Try something called booty yoga.
Booty is all about releasing your first and second chakra, bringing in a lot of energy, cardio, more open.
And sweaty.
And sweaty.
Sweaty because it is an aerobic exercise.
Will you tell
Yes, Javier.
Kiki the secret is out and it's shaking all over the place?
So the men who are working here at 3 TV are not mature enough to handle this segment, okay?
That's why they're not invited, right? That is why they're not invited.
So they have the right idea by not allowing men into the classroom. No offense to our male viewers right now, but I imagine you're hitting the DVR button. We'll let you enjoy that downward dog.
That's a great new place out there.
April, you have to follow this. Good luck. There's no way to follow that. There's just...
Wife calls, it's like, since when did you become the fat guy on that show? it's the same
He's always
thing.
been.
You've always been.
She didn't
know. The financial cost could have been avoided. Caroline, thank you.
And Hugh Janus, turning 10. We'd mentioned...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. It's one of those. It's one of those.
I totally fell for it, didn't I?
I think it was a trick. I think it was.
You're right.
I think it was a trick name.
You're right.
Man-tie-tail girlfriend bobblehead night. The first 1,000 fans will get a box that we imagine will look something like this. Open it up, and of course, it'll be empty since the girlfriend never existed. There will also be a special section at the baseball park reserved for fans to sit with their imaginary friends, and there will also be an imaginary kiss cam. Right there.
Now, your 19 Action News First Alert forecast.
What was that? Wait a second. All right. Here we go. All right, I guess I'm going to talk about. All right. So right here. All right.
Headed for. Woo! That was scary. Sorry, a light just blew out. I'm fine. It's like dripping stuff. It's okay. Okay. It's like not good.
I hear Dave, but I don't hear on air. Well, of course, there's nothing on air. Maybe that's why we don't hear anything.
There's
no audio on air.
What do you mean there's no audio on air?
Because it's just the radar.
What's happened to audio?
Because we aren't usually on at this time. There's nothing usually on.
Nothing is on the station?
We're in sign-off mode at this time.
I didn't even realize we ever signed off. Good morning. How are you doing?
That's Lily. She's our new grad.
Lily and I go way back, so don't worry about Lily. Let me tell you about Lily.
Okay,
right, Lily?
To pull this table up because they can see it in the shot now.
Those bastards.
Multiple cars in the Fox 9 parking lot right now. With every car, including mine. All right, every car in the Fox 9 parking lot, including mine, is now without a windshield.
A little bit of everything. Oh my gosh.
Come on, Gordo. Come
no, I can't. Oh my God.
This is Helga. Come touch her.
Oh my God.
Here's the big picture. We've all had the hiccups before, right? Cypress to Copperfield as well. 5:36. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms during the overnight. Compared to heavy rain. Record low temperatures.
Mostly clear, huh? Oh, my broom is backwards. Oh, that was on purpose. I don't get much practice at being a witch. Here we go. As we scan across,
And then a mountain shower on Sunday. The rest of us will clear out. Only 54, though. Bone chilling. Next week, dry as a bone.
You're up. Anytime now.
I'm meteorologist Lisa Van Cise. So you definitely need to be careful. Don't go outside. We are watching the storms.
And Alex, we're in the dark right now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Chris and Dr. Forbes are out in the Global Forecast Center, and it appears that we've lost power.
Yeah, we know that the thunderstorms are coming right over top of us. We presume we've had a little bit of a lightning strike. Typically, we'll go to generator power, but we may have had some circuit within the building, perhaps, that controlled the lights here that have been knocked out.
That's
just
true.
leave it at that.
She's got quite the uterus, I'll just say that much.
Satellite radar shot this morning. You're just saying, I know you I can't believe you said that. All right, satellite radar. Clear skies, 73. That's what her husband said.
Pasan los días y los mineros no solo no cejan en sus protestas, sino que las intensifican. Se han cansado de...
Hasta luego, hasta luego, hasta luego, hasta luego. Haz una pausita de inmediato.
Words rockstar may actually not do it justice. It may actually be an understatement, especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
Rice shows us how a forestry instructor gets his students to make and play the North American the flute in this Traveling West Virginia segment.